Mindful parenting. Reduce stress and create stronger family bonds. Hello and welcome. Find a comfortable space. Perhaps you're sitting in your car after drop-off, taking a quiet moment with a cup of tea, or simply pausing in the midst of a beautifully chaotic day. Wherever you are, whatever the day has held so far, take a breath with me. In and out. This is more than a book. It's a pause, a gentle invitation, an acknowledgement that parenting is the most profound journey you will ever undertake. A journey often filled with equal parts overwhelming love and overwhelming stress. I'm your guide, and this is Mindful Parenting. Reduce stress and create stronger family bonds. We're going to explore a path that doesn't ask you to add more to your endless to-do list, but instead invites you to be differently within the list you already have. It's about transforming the ordinary moments, the morning rush, the sibling squabbles, the weary bedtimes, into opportunities for connection, calm, and understanding. This isn't about perfection. It's about presence. It's about learning to soothe your own nervous system so you can respond to your child's big emotions from a place of stability, not reactivity. It's about building a family culture where everyone feels seen, heard, and valued. So, let go of any expectations. Let go of the shoulds. Just listen. Let these words meet you where you are. We'll move slowly, kindly. This is your time to recharge, to refocus, and to remember the deep, quiet strength you already possess. Ready to begin? Let's take one more conscious breath together. Feel the air filling your lungs and gently releasing. Good. Chapter 1, The Foundation, What Mindful Parenting Truly Means. Often, when we hear the word mindfulness, we picture silent meditation cushions or apps with timers. While those can be wonderful tools, mindful parenting is something far more accessible, far more integrated. At its heart, mindful parenting is a practice of bringing your full, non-judgmental attention to the present moment with your child. It is paying attention on purpose, right now. It's noticing the sunlight on your toddler's hair as they concentrate on a puzzle. It's feeling the weight and warmth of your baby in your arms during a 2 a.m. feed without rushing mentally to the next day's tasks. It's hearing the frustration in your teenager's tone and pausing before snapping back. The opposite of mindfulness is autopilot. Autopilot is when we're physically making dinner, but mentally replaying an argument from work, worry about tomorrow's meeting, and scrolling through our phone, all while our child is trying to tell us about their day. Autopilot is reactive. It's the short fuse, because I said so, the wave of guilt after we've overreacted. Mindful parenting offers us a space between the stimulus, our child's behavior, and our response. In that sacred space, we find choice. We find our wisdom. The two pillars of this practice. The first pillar is self-awareness. This is the internal work. It's noticing your own triggers. Why does that particular whine send you over the edge? What old story from your own childhood gets activated when your children argue? It's becoming a compassionate observer of your own thoughts and emotions. I'm feeling incredibly anxious right now. My shoulders are tight. This is my stress, not my child's emergency. The second pillar is present moment connection. This is the external expression. It's putting down the phone, making eye contact, and truly listening with your whole being. It's getting on the floor and joining their world without an agenda to teach or correct. It's seeing the child in front of you, not the idealized version you're holding in your mind. The beautiful synergy is this. As you cultivate self-awareness and calm your own inner storm, you naturally create a container of safety for your child. Your presence becomes the anchor in their chaotic world. And as you practice present moment connection, You strengthen the bond that makes all the challenging parts of parenting feel worthwhile. This isn't about never getting angry or frustrated. You are human. It's about learning to navigate those human emotions with skill, so they pass through you without causing a tidal wave in your family. Think of this chapter as the planting of a seed, a small, gentle seed of intention, the intention to show up just as you are and to meet this moment just as it is. Chapter 2, your anchor, simple mindfulness practices for the overwhelmed parent. You may be thinking, that sounds lovely, but I don't have 30 minutes to meditate in silence. Let me reassure you, the most powerful mindful practices for parents are woven into the fabric of your existing day. They are micro moments of return. Your primary tool is your breath. It is always with you. You don't need any special equipment. In moments of overwhelm, your breath can become an anchor, pulling you out of chaotic waves of thought and back to the solid ground of the present. Try this now as you listen. Just notice your breathing. Don't try to change it. Simply feel the sensation of the air entering your nostrils, the gentle rise of your chest or belly, and the slow, releasing fall as you exhale. Do this for 3 breaths. There's nowhere else you need to be. Just here with the breath. See? You just practice mindfulness. Now, let's translate this into daily life with children. Practice 1, the stop practice. This can be used in any moment of rising stress. Stop. Literally pause what you are doing. Freeze for 1 second. T. Take a breath. 1 conscious inhale and exhale. O. Observe. What is happening inside you? Tight stomach, racing thoughts. What is happening around you? Child crying, mess on floor? P. Proceed. Now, with this moment of awareness, choose how to respond. It might be with a calmer voice, a hug, or a simple acknowledgement. Practice 2, mindful daily rituals. Choose 1 routine activity you do every day and commit to doing it mindfully for 1 week. It could be washing the dishes. Feel the temperature of the water, the texture of the bubbles, the shape of the plates. Listen to the sounds. Driving. Notice the feeling of your hands on the wheel. See the colors of the cars, the trees. Be fully in the act of driving. Bathing your child. Engage all your senses. The smell of the soap, the sound of the splashes, the sight of their playful joy. When your mind wanders to your mental grocery list, as it will, gently, without judgment, guide it back to the sensations of the activity. This is mental muscle training. Practice 3, the listening practice. Once a day, in a conversation with your child, commit to listening with 100% attention. Put your phone away. Turn your body toward them and listen not to solve, not to correct, but simply to understand. Notice their expressions, their energy. Just be a receptive presence. You'll be amazed at what you hear when you truly listen. These practices are not about adding time. They're about changing the quality of the time you already have. They are your lifeline, your reset button. They train your brain to find calm amidst chaos, making you less reactive and more responsive. Start small. 1 breath. 1 mindful dishwashing. That is more than enough. Chapter 3. From reactivity to response. Managing your triggers and their tantrums. Here's a core where stress melts and bonds are forged. In the fiery moments of big emotions, theirs and yours. Let's start with you. Your triggers are your greatest teachers. A trigger is an intense emotional reaction that feels bigger than the current situation warrants. It's often because the present moment is tapping into an unhealed wound or a learned pattern from your own past. When your child talks back and you feel a white-hot rage, that's a trigger. When they cry uncontrollably and you feel a deep panic, and need to shut it down immediately, that's a trigger. The mindful approach is to get curious, not furious. When you feel that surge of emotion, name it. Say to yourself internally, this is anger, this is panic, this is shame. Naming it reduces its power. Feel it in your body. Where do you feel it? A knot in the stomach? A clenched jaw? Just feel the physical sensation for a few seconds. Breathe into it. Send your breath to that tight place. You are not your emotion. You are the awareness feeling the emotion. It will pass. By doing this, you prevent your triggered reaction from hijacking the situation. You create space. Now, let's turn to your child storms, the tantrums, the meltdowns, the slamming doors. Neuroscience shows us that during a big emotional outburst, a child's lower brain, the emotional reactive center, is in full control. The higher brain, the logical, reasoning, regulating part, is literally offline. No logic can penetrate in that moment. Your role is not to stop the emotion, but to be the calm, safe harbor while the storm rages. This is called co-regulation. Get low and calm. Lower your body to their level. Use a soft, slow voice. Acknowledge the feeling. You are so mad right now. This is really frustrating. You wanted that so badly. This does not mean you agree with the behavior. It means you see their emotional reality. This validation is magic. It makes a child feel understood, offer connection. A simple hand on their back, an offer of a hug, or just your steady presence. I'm right here. Wait, hold the space. Let the emotional wave crash and recede. The storm will pass much quicker when it's not met with another storm. Reconnect and problem solve later. Once they are calm, the higher brain is back online. Then you can gently talk about what happened, discuss alternative behaviors, or implement logical consequences. This approach transforms power struggles into moments of intimacy and teaching. It tells your child, your feelings are not too big for me. I can handle them, and I will help you learn to handle them too. This builds immense security and trust. It reduces stress because you're no longer fighting the emotional tide. You are learning to surf it together. Chapter 4. Weaving mindfulness into the fabric of your day. Rituals of connection. Mindful parenting shines brightest not just in crisis management, but in the positive, proactive building of your family culture. These are the rituals, the tiny habits of attention that create a strong, resilient bond. 1. Mindful mornings, even chaotic ones. Instead of launching into a checklist, try beginning the day with a one-moment connection. Before the demands start, simply place your hand on your child's shoulder, make eye contact, and say, I'm so glad I get to be your mom/dad today. Or, take 3 deep wake-up breaths together before getting out of bed. This sets a tone of presence. 2. The mindful pause in transitions. Transitions are hard for little nervous systems. From play to dinner, from home to car. Introduce a magic bell, a real bell, or just a sound you make with your voice. Ring it and say, time to pause and reset. Everyone stops, takes 1 giant pretend balloon breath. Inhale arms up, exhale arms down, and then moves mindfully to the next activity. 3. Gratitude anchors. At dinner or bedtime, practice rose, thorn, and bud. Share 1 rose, something good from your day, 1 thorn, a challenge, and 1 bud, something you're looking forward to. This fosters empathy, perspective, and positive attention. 4. Mindful listening time. Set a timer for 2 to 5 minutes. Your child gets to talk about anything they want, and you simply listen without interruption, correction, or phone. Then you can switch. This dedicated, undivided attention is a powerful nutrient for your child's soul. 5. Nature mindfulness. Go on a noticing walk. No destination. Just walk slowly and point out what you see, hear, and smell. I see a red leaf. I hear a bird chirping up high. This connects you both to the present and to the calming rhythm of the natural world. 6. The mindful bedtime. Replace rush stories with a body scan for kids. As they lie in bed, use a soft voice to guide their attention. Feel your toes all cozy and warm. Now your feet are heavy on the mattress. Now your legs relaxing. This promotes relaxation, body awareness, and a peaceful transition to sleep. These rituals are like strings of lights in your family life. Individually, they are small points of light. Together, they illuminate your home with warmth, predictability, and love. They say, here, in this family, we pay attention. We connect. We are present for each other. Chapter 5. The Compassionate Path. Forgiving yourself and embracing the journey. This may be the most important chapter of all. We must turn the lens of mindfulness and compassion inward onto ourselves. You will lose your temper. You will snap. You will choose the screen over playtime because you are utterly depleted. You will have days where you feel like you failed at every mindful principle in this book. This is not failure. This is the practice. Mindful parenting is not a destination you reach. It is a path you walk, one imperfect step at a time. The goal is not a conflict-free home, but a home where repair and reconnection are always possible. When you fall short, and you will practice self-forgiveness. Acknowledge, I really yelled. I lost my cool. Understand, I was overwhelmed, tired, and my trigger was pulled. I'm human. Learn, next time, I might try to take my own time out a moment sooner. Let go. Place a hand on your heart. Say to yourself, it's okay. I am learning. I am doing my best. Then model the most powerful lesson of all, repair. Go to your child. Get on their level. Say, I want to apologize for yelling earlier. My big feelings got the better of me, and that's not how I want to talk to you. I am working on calming down faster. I love you. This teaches them humility, accountability, and that relationships can withstand and heal from ruptures. It makes you a safe person. Embrace the concept of good enough parenting. The goal is not to be a perfect parent, but a present and responsive one. Your child doesn't need perfection. They need your authentic, flawed, loving human self. Celebrate the tiny wins. The deep breath you took before responding. The time you put down your phone to listen. The hug you offered instead of a lecture. These are the real victories. They accumulate and transform the climate of your home. You are planting trees under whose shade you may never sit. Your mindful presence is a gift that will shape your child's nervous system, their capacity for empathy, their relationship with themselves for the rest of their life. And in giving this gift, you will find yourself transformed. You will become more patient, more resilient, more joyful, and more deeply connected than you ever imagined. And so, we come to a close, or perhaps more accurately, to a new beginning. You now hold a map, a set of gentle tools, and a new perspective. Remember, the journey of mindful parenting is not about adding another layer of pressure to do it right. It is about permission. Permission to slow down. Permission to feel. Permission to be imperfect. Permission to prioritize connection over correction. Start small. Today, commit to one mindful breath when you feel stress rising. Tonight, try one moment of full attention during bedtime. That is how forests grow, one seed, one sprout at a time. Your calm is contagious. Your presence is powerful. By nurturing your own inner peace, you become the source of peace for your entire family. You are building stronger bonds not through grand gestures, but through 1,000 tiny moments of paying attention. Thank you for listening, for caring so deeply, for being willing to show up and grow alongside your beautiful children. This is your path. Walk it with kindness for them, and most importantly, for yourself. Take a final, deep, nourishing breath and carry this calm with you into the beautiful, messy, glorious adventure that is your family.